if it deals with Christianity or Hinduism or Muslim culture, whatever it is, one has to turn to the God, the Satan, and if we are guilty, we are like Satan, we will be punished by God, and the death will be the result. Now, it is a story of Jean Valjean, the protagonist of the novel. Valjean is a Christian fellow, the protagonist, who came out from 19 years jail. 14 years he was jailed for a sort of crime he did. It was not big crime, it was a crime done for the poverty, because he took bread from one shop, he theft bread from the shop, and he was given punishment for the 19 years jail. So, that punishment made him very much disturbed. So, he was in that temperament. He came out from the jail, and from coming out of the jail, he wants to now turn to religion. So, he met one bishop and he introduced his whole story, that why he was punished for 15 years for the theft and for 4 years attempt to come out from the jail. So, 4 years punishment was due to escape from the jail, his efforts of escape from the jail. So, he met the bishop. The bishop made him true religion. He gave religious sermon to him. He now turned to Christianity. He took oath that now he will live the gentleman's life. He worked very hard. Of course, it is a novel, maybe it is not reality, but Hugo saw poverty. Hugo, because we know that the French people passed from very many problems during French Revolution. Maybe they are not rich like the Europeans or the Britishers. And in the films also we see that the French film and the American films and the British films, lot of difference is there. So, the French people are ground rooted, they are living in reality, and the Americans and the Britishers, they seem, they look, they are more practical. So, Valjean now turned to Christianity. He became true religious mind person. He met the bishop and now he worked very hard and now he became a rich man. He made 2 factories. He is the owner of 2 factories. Now the prisoner of 19 years is now a rich man, the owner of 2 factories, and now he can employ persons. So, the main character, another lady character, Fontaine. Fontaine is a one lady. She came into contact with Valjean. Valjean, the name was, he hid his identity, but this Fontaine, she had an illegitimate child by her lover. She had a girl child by her lover. She put her girl to one mistress for the care and she started a job in the factory of Valjean. Valjean took another name. He did not reveal his personality, the past of his crime. Nobody knows. So, Fontaine was serving in the factory. Now, Fontaine's girl, Cosette, her name was Cosette. She was with that family. One lady was taking care of her. That lady is also having, that couple is also having children, but Cosette's childhood was not good and she was also suffering like her mother. Now, Fontaine, due to poverty, she turned to prostitute. She, Hugo described that she sold her hair also, and for the first time when we read such event, that she sell her 2 teeth and her hair also. Might be on that time, such time may be there, that the parts of body were sold, the hair of women, the teeth, might be the other parts of body also. So, Fontaine turns to be a prostitute. She has to sell her body and her daughter, illegitimate daughter, she was living with that family. That family was not giving justice to Cosette. Now, Cosette was living with this family. They abused Cosette. So, she was facing lot of problem. And one person, Marius, He was a young graduate or young person of law. He was doing law, but he falls in love with Cosette. But they don't know the past of their life. Marius don't know the past of Cosette. Now the father Fontaine, the mother, Cosette, the daughter, and her lover Marius. This is the subplot story of Victor Hugo's Les Miserables. Main story is with Valjean. Now Valjean was the owner of the factory. Valjean is made the mayor of the city. One time he was criminal. He was given punishment for 19 years. 19 years he passed in jail. Now he was earning a lot. Two factories, owner of two factories, and now Valjean was not giving his identity, who was the real personality. One time criminal, now he has a good name, big name among the society. But he promised Fontaine while she was serving in the factory that he will try to protect Fontaine's daughter Cosette from the poverty or from all sorts of problem. So Cosette and her lover, they want to marry, but that fellow was not aware of the past life of Cosette. So Valjean, when he became aware about the love affair of these two, he thought that these two are loving each other very truly. And Cosette was living with the caretaker family. They had two daughters. That among that two daughters, one daughter was in love with Maurice. That Marius was loving Cosette, and that elder daughter of that family, she also loves Marius. But Marius had a true love for Cosette. But this is the story of crime and punishment. The family with whom Cosette was living, that elder daughter was supporting her family, the father and mother, in making crime. In creating problems for others. Whenever crime happens, the whole family is doing the activities collectively. So this daughter also supporting the family in their crime. You know, when the theme Hugo take like crime and punishment, God and Satan, and the justice given by the God is in the form of death. So, here the love story of Cosette and Maurice is truly understood by Valjean, and Valjean gave promise to Cosette's mother that for lifetime he will maintain the promise. He will take care of their family from whatever the problems, whatever the problematic situations are there, he will take care of their family. So, Marius was loved by two ladies, I mean two girls, Cosette and the elder daughter of the caretaker family. But that elder daughter knew that Cosette was loving Marius truly. So, she had a letter of love letter of Cosette for Marius that she declared to Valjean at in the end of the novel. She declared to Valjean that Cosette was the true lover of Marius. So, Valjean understands the true situation that she had, that he